at a lesser cost, and indeed I'm able to interact with my colleagues even the more. So why don't you visit any Vodafone shop and sign on to the Red Business Package, and you get all these opportunities. I'm back to the main topic for today, and that is business registration in the country. Let me get you some little highlights before we pick up a story, and when we come back to the studio we get some more details on it. Now, the non-establishment of regional branches at the Registrar General's Department was some time past, that was in the regional capitals, was impeding on the registration of SMEs outside the main capital, that's Accra. So for instance, if somebody was in Kumasi, Tamale or the like, because they were not operating that decentralized system in the past, it was very difficult for you to be registering your business well from that area. Everything needed to come to Accra. But today, through advocacy, they've seen some significant improvement. We're not only here to talk about the challenges in the past, but we would also be able to talk about the significant improvement. Before we go detailed into the discussions, let's pick up a story which centered on the past and now with the Registrar General's Department.
The Council of Indigenous Business Associations Act 1993, PNDC Law 312, came into force to ensure these associations get recognition. Market women, painters, masons, carpenters, among others, belong to this association. Very busy and always on the move, these business owners find it difficult registering the operations. The non-establishment of regional branches of the Registrar General's offices in other regional capitals was impeding the registration of SMEs outside Accra, as well as filing of changes and annual returns, company inspection, and compliance with statutory provisions.
Our people really find it difficult to leave their places of work, businesses, to go through the registration processes. So it was actually difficult for us. These are self-employed people who are always busy. Even if they get all the 24 hours, they would like to work.
The situation affected the cost and ease of starting business for SMEs outside Accra. To reduce the drudgery business owners go through, the BUSAC Fund supported the association. Workshops and interactions were held with stakeholders, and this saw the beginning of the advocacy action. A ministerial directive led to the decentralization of the functions of the Registrar General's Department across all 10 regions of Ghana. Of most important to these indigenous businesses is a platform to now register business wherever you are online after the advocacy.
To know somewhere along the line that they have put the whole thing online, and that there is now online registration. So it means it could be done all over the country.
The Registrar General's Department has started opening branches at the regional levels to ease the burden of small business owners.
All right, so at least you have a fair idea of the challenges of small business, especially those in the rural areas and those who have come to become members of the Indigenous Business Council. I'll give you the name right, the Council of Indigenous Business Associations. With Mr. John Nemo here. John Nemo is the Secretary for the Council of Indigenous Business Association, and I also have in the studio to help me with the discussion today, Owusu Adanse Ofori, Mrs. She is the Senior State Attorney. Thank you very much, lady and gentlemen, for coming into the studio. Sincerely, I'm grateful for your time. Let me just move straight, Mr. Nemo. I saw your members, artisans, carpenters, blacksmiths, and how difficult is it for generally such members of your group to come up and register their businesses if they have?
Thank you, Mr. Host, and good evening to your cherished viewers.
That's right.
Yeah, our members, as you saw them, operate all over the country, down to the districts. And just as you said in your opening address, registration of their businesses is all centered in Accra. And for that matter, they really find it difficult traveling from their localities, coming all the way to Accra to register. And you know, the registration is not an event. It's a process, and it could take some time. So it means the person will have to leave his place of work and be traveling up and down till maybe he succeeds in the getting his
the certificate.
Yes.
I think you've painted the picture which we fairly understand. So I'll come to Osia Dansiofori. Osia, the situation today has changed, isn't it?
Yes.
Or they are still operating such a system?
Thank you very much, and good evening to your viewers as well. I'm happy to be here. The issue is that the Registrar General's Department has undergone many reforms. Yeah, many reforms. 10 years ago, used to be the picture we just painted. We have metamorphosed. It used to be when you apply and it will take about a week or a month before you get your business registered. The Registrar General's Department, let me seize the opportunity and inform our viewers. We are the government agency under the Ministry of Justice for the registration of businesses, among other things. We register marriages as well. We are the official liquidator. We are the principal registrar of marriages, and we register intellectual property rights. The businesses is just one aspect. We register types of businesses such as sole proprietorship. This is the form. This is the form you need, the sole proprietor. We have partnership.
You save my
form.
microphone.
Yes.
That's a good microphone, so don't touch it as much as possible.
I'm not touching that. And we have company limited by shares.
Okay.
Previously, it would take you about 2 weeks for you to get previously. That is about more than 10 years ago.
Okay.
Before you get.
We just wanted to get the picture in the past and now.
In the picture, they will say they used to have problems. Now we have. It used to be under Danida business support projects systems. We came to RGD Pro. We came to government e-registration process. Now we have regional centers. We have apart from the headquarters, not the headquarters, Accra branch, which is opposite Ghana, the Ghana News Agency. We have the Kumasi branch. We have the Sekedi Takoradi branch, and we have the Tamale branch. And all these branches are now autonomous. They are now independent.
So when you go to Takoradi, they are independent, doing their own thing.
Yes.
Every registration will be done there and it will not come to Accra. Is that what you were saying?
No. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. So currently, those in the northern sector will use the Tamale. From Upper East, Upper West, we use the Tamale branch. And then even descend to Kumasi, there's an office as well as Sekedi Takoradi.
Okay, and then Accra in itself, those within Accra and the Southern Belt can also just come to the Accra office. And
yes.
Mr. Nimo, this is the picture painted now. At this moment, in the past, you struggled a lot because everything had to come to Accra. Today, you have the offices in Tamale, in Sekedi Takoradi, and then come to think of it, you have it in Kumasi. So, is the picture good now? What are the benefits your members are getting?
Not so good, because
tell me the challenges.
To the same problem we're talking about. These are self-employed people who are always busy in their shops and would like to take the opportunity to do registration. So, if the centers have been opened in only 3 regional capitals, it means there will be some traveling.
Okay.
Yes, and I told you earlier on that our members are on the ground, down to the districts. So if even it is at all the regional capitals, we'll say that yes, traveling to the district will not be too much since it will be within the same region. And then if there has been some improvement, for instance, our advocacy action was targeting the decentralization into all the regions where our members will also feel comfortable in registering their small businesses. All
right. Osia Danse Ofori, he talks about the situation where you yourself know, regional level, yes, but district level, no. Can you share with us? Because I've done my little research and I know there is a online opportunity for you and the like.